Georgia's 2018 election unfolded with controversy and suspicion. Hours-long lines at polling places, missing voter registrations, problems with Georgia's exact match laws, and a system that could not be audited all brought Georgia into the national spotlight. Caroline Holkel, who ran for municipal office in 2018, shared some of the struggles that faced Cobb County voters.
In 2018, we had an unusually high number of provisional ballot voters, possibly because of exact match. So you get to the front of the line at 6:30 and they say, oh, your polling place is only 3 miles up the road, but it closes at 7. What are you going to do? So you'll just ask for a provisional ballot. What's supposed to happen is individual precincts are supposed to have a list of people who cast provisional ballots so that they can be contacted to cure their ballot. And these lists were a mess. Every precinct made up their own rules for tracking who cast a provisional ballot. So when you contact people to cure their ballots, you don't have enough information to even figure out who cast the provisional ballot.
Further south from Cobb, in Macon, Georgia, Dr. Lindsay Holliday, or Doc Holliday, as he's affectionately known, was shocked to discover that he was one of the thousands of voters who were inexplicably purged from voter registration lists.
They were about to purge me. They supposedly sent me a computer-generated postal card. I never got the card, so the card went back to the Secretary of State's office, but then they had to legally send a first-class mail to follow it up. That's when I first learned that I had been on this purge attempt.
Holliday says he doesn't think the purge was an error.
All their postcards were not designed to specifications. The post office says if you want to send this bulk mail, you got to design your card exactly like this. And so they were undeliverable on purpose.
He says Georgia officials could be afraid of the power shift that voters could enact if the population of the state went to the polls.
This threw a big hurdle in front of me and my ability to vote. Well, a lot of people have a hard time voting. What if they just put one more hurdle in front of you? How many people can they filter out? Can they filter out 5% of the people? The difference between the winner and the loser is 5% sometimes. So all I gotta do is disincentivize this group and disincentivize some others, and before you know it, they've thrown an election. For us all white men who are in control of the Republican Senate and the White House, we are a shrinking group and we're scared to hell that we're going to lose power. So we're going to do everything we can to keep the power as long as we can.
The registration issues and the inability of voters to truly verify their ballot selections could combine into voter suppression. For Who What Why, I'm Darlene Acuna.